Hey friends, it's Jenny. I'm getting ready for day 5 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, round 15. Our sketch today is from Ruth Lewendon, at Ruth Lewendon. As you can see, so here, from what it looks like to me, is there's a 12-inch graph around the outside. Then it looks like, maybe this is 6 by 5, but 2 long strips on the side, a square photo, you've got a journaling block, embellishment, you've got some tabs here, and circles around here. Again, I'm still using my Heidi Swapp Sun Chaser collection along with other Heidi Swapp collections that I may have in my stash. And today's photo is just going to be a bridge that the girls were crossing in Florida. Just capturing the memory for her. Now, based on that there's labels and circles, I did pull out 2 of my EK Success punches. This is a 2-inch circle, and this is a bunch of tabs, just in case I don't have them. Now, you do know I have the sticker books and stuff, so I probably do, but I figure, I'm getting things ready, so might as well. Now, based on the pages that I've done already, what I'm doing is I'm just gathering, every time I have scraps, just throwing them in here. They're going to move from page to page till we get to the end, and then I'll decide if they are worth keeping or if they've done their job and can now rest. This is, again, another piece of paper that was the middle of one that we used previously that I had gutted out. Here are some 6 by 8s. I really like this one with the blues. Maybe this will be what I do the circles of, as I like how it would probably capture the water, and then maybe this will map my photo. I have this one here, which is a scrap. Not sure which way I'll use it or if I'm going to use it, but I have it in this kit. I have this page. This is actually from the Carefree collection, and it's called Mirage. And here's, I would never use this backside. I just don't like the animal print. I've got this one from Sun Chaser. This is called Sweet Thing. I would have picked it for this side. And then I pulled out some of my, so these are from Simple Stories. These are those basics, the Snaps basics. I pulled them out for the graph, but I have to tell you, I hate giving up the wood grain for it, so we'll see if I actually go through with it. And then I also pulled from my Craft Consortium wood grain these 2 papers here. Again, the reason I pulled these is that blue, and I figure with the bridge and the water, that type of thing, that's what I was going for. Now, just like before, I've got my whole little bin here of Heidi Swapp goodies to use. There's sticker books and 6 by 12s, and what I've done is that I did go into my stash and I pulled more Heidi Swapp things that I thought would go with my kit. Just those first few layouts that I did, even when I was doing the page kits and I was just putting in 1 piece of paper, not that I don't like the layouts that I did, I just felt like I didn't have enough to choose from. So now I have more than enough, right? It should be more than enough. And I pulled out those Paper Studio embellishments as well, those bags with the big ones that I had showed earlier. But I'm going to go ahead, start to put this together, and then I'll come back and maybe we'll glue it all together. Be right back. Hey, I'm ready to put this layout together with you. So as a reminder, it's day 5 and day 6, and the sketch is from Ruth Lewendon, and it's 12 by 12. You got half and half for your papers. There are circle embellishments, your photo, journaling block, and some embellishments. So as I said, I did use the Heidi Swapp Sun Chaser along with this outer paper is that Simple Stories. I did gut it. And I'm going to go ahead and start to put this together with you. Now I have to tell you, I struggled a little as far as getting this down straight. So it's all bunched up in some places, but I'm sure you're all very familiar with that. And if not, you're lucky. What I did do is I used Tim Holtz Distress Ink and Peacock Feathers, and I distressed all the edges of the papers and some of the embellishments. Okay, so let's put this together. I cut this down to 5 by 7. We're going to put that here, and my photo is 4 by 6, and I did mat this. The mat is 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and that's going to go right there based on, you know, looking at our sketch. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this. Just eyeballing it, and again, I'm not the best when it comes to saying, oh, that's straight, or oh, that's even, but it's okay. And we're going to go ahead, and this looks like it's mostly on this side. It does go over just a little bit. Now, that blue paper from the beginning, I did go ahead and use my 2-inch punch, and I cut out 6 circles. So we're going to go ahead and use those. Now this one, I'm going to go ahead and cut it in half based on the sketch, because I'm not going to be able to tuck it because I did tape those 2 papers together. This? No. Oh boy, okay. It's not going to be exactly like, let's see. I probably should have cut it more than half, right? And look at me peeling up a paper. Shocking. Let's see. Will it then? Okay, so original plan thwarted. Let's go ahead and put this back together. And then that's definitely following. No, it's not. This is here, and that's the other one. Okay. I know sketches are just a guideline, but I really do try to respect the maker of this sketch and use it as close as possible. So there, that's that one. Now I've got the next one, which is going to go under the corner there. Yeah, that looks good. Let's go ahead and do this one, kind of like we did the other one. Just going to go right up. I'm going to cut just a little bit, not as much as I did, not half. So we're going to put that there. And then we've got our light blue one. Will be here. Or does this go out a little bit more so I can get this here? Let's do that. Let's get that under so that I can get the middle 2 lined up. one looks like it's just touching, right? Which makes me think that this one needs to go under just a little bit more so that they have that, maybe my circle should have been smaller, huh? Well, they're not gonna be. There, let's go ahead and move this up a little bit. Yeah, I'm thinking my circle should have been a little bit smaller because they're not exactly, we're just gonna move this one out so that I got that circle effect. It's just not here. And I'm gonna pull this one back out a little bit again. And you know what? Again, sketch guideline. I do try to, as I said, respect the author and do it as closely as I can. But working with what I have here, and I already cut those at 2 inches. And actually, I like how that looks, right? Now, if you notice her, it doesn't have any kind of title. So I've got a couple things that I'm going to use here. One is just a little tabby tab here. It says happiness. In the bottom corner here, what I've done is I put together a label, a little rainbow, and a flower. That's going to go here. Why the flower? I just like them. Why the flower? Not needed. I just like them. And what I've done already is I have put a bow that I'm going to go ahead and glue on here. And let's hope that I don't knock it off, because that's happened before. Alrighty, so there's that little embellishment there. Now for the journaling block, one of the sticker sheets, I grabbed this, and that's just going to go under here. And for the heart, the star that was there, there's this little one that was in the ephemera that I'm going to just go ahead and use, and I'm going to pop that up. Need to start getting a little bit of dimension in here. Not going to be a whole lot, but just a little. These are those thin ones still. Gotta use them, and that's okay. I just know to take a good look the next time I am ordering. So we're gonna put that right there. Okay, so basically, you know, without that, this is done. This is Ruth's sketch. I've pulled out a couple more things to embellish just a little bit more. Now, what I've got here is some photo corners that I'm going to put on the outside of our little frame here. I just like the added metallic. Okay, and then I wanted to bring that metallic down here, so I've got a heart. I'm going to go ahead and put that one on a little pop dot as well. On the back here, what I was going to use for my title is this weekend. I just not sure where I was going to put it, but I'm thinking right here. I'm going to have to glue that down, but, and then what I did as well is I went to the sticker book. I've got this one that says Loving the Moment. Let's go ahead and Edge that puppy up. Loving the moment. The next one is Ready for Adventure. And they definitely were on an adventure. And the last one is actually a definition of the word memory. And it says, the mental capacity of retaining and reviving facts, events, impressions, or of recalling or recognizing previous experiences. And I figured this was an experience for them, you know, driving from Illinois to Florida together. So let's see, where do I want this one? Do I want it to go up here? No. Do I love it? No. Do I hate it? No. I'm going to move them all, I think. Let's move you here. Enjoy the moment. Ready for Adventure. And then Mr. Memory, you're going to go here. Do I love it? No. Do I hate it? No. And let's move you up just a little bit. Still don't love it or hate it, but that's okay. The other thing that I pulled off, I have got another heart here. Let's see, we've got one here. Let's put something up here, huh? Because then we're going to start our little triangle. And then I pulled off of where I got the title from, these green puffy stickers, and do I want to use them? Actually, I don't think so. I think I'm going to stay exactly where we're at here. So, our sketch was from Ruth. This is the layout that I came up with. A little bit of trial and error with putting papers down, maybe cut my circles too big, but it's done. And I'm glad to have used this paper, used, you know, my thoughts as far as the collection's going, and to have it done. So I'll take some pictures and they'll be at the end. Let me know what you think. Have a good one.